Hi there guys, hope everyone's keeping well. I know it's been a while since I've done a video, and I've been meaning to get a few videos uploaded and done, but just finding the time's been a bit crazy lately. But as we are in the month of October, and I was lucky enough to pick this game up last week, I thought we would have a look at it. I know you've probably seen loads of videos online of this game, but I just wanted to do my own one because it's a game that I've been after for a while now. I've seen quite a few other YouTubers play it, and it looks really good. It looks really fun. I'm a big fan of the Universal monsters and the whole sort of theme in general. Love the whole monster theme, the Halloween sort of spooky theme. So I thought there's no better time than the month of October to do a review. So here we go. We are looking at Horrified. Like I said, I only got this game, excuse me, only got this game last week. So I haven't really had a proper chance to have a look at it yet. I only cracked it open the other night and did a quick playthrough. Really enjoyed it. Not sure if I got all the rules 100% correct, but it was a good game to play. Really enjoyed it. Gonna have another go at it tonight, I think. Play a different game. But let's just have a little look at the components. I'm not gonna go too much into the rules because, like I said, I'm not sure if I understand every single rule 100% yet, but I just thought we'd have a look at all the little bits and bobs, because like I said, it was a really good game, really enjoyable. So we will start. I'm going to pan out, and this is the board. It's a lovely board. I love the artwork. Very sort of gothic horror theme. You got like the graveyard, church there, crypts, abbey. I mean, I'm sure anyone that's watching this video probably already knows how the game works, but if you don't, you sort of move around the boards with your character. These are your playable characters. You've got 7 to choose from. Little cardboard standees. Quite cool there. So yeah, you sort of start your character in a different space and they move around. It sort of reminds me a little bit of Zombicide, where the characters have actions, and each character has 4 actions, and they can move, pick up items, do bits and bobs like that, solve puzzles. It sort of works in that way. So yeah, those are your characters, and then over here, one of my favourite parts of this are the plastic minis for the monsters. So here you have Frankenstein's monster and his bride. Then we have the Wolfman, the Mummy, the Invisible Man, the creature from the Black Lagoon, and the big bad Dracula himself. Lovely little miniatures. Yeah, really nice. The game I played last night, I was just going up against the creature and Dracula, because that's what they suggest in the rule book, that you go up against those two for your first game. And I actually won, which I was really surprised. But yeah, really enjoyed playing it. What else have we got? So I said about picking up items. So you've got this little pouch here. It's absolutely full of all these items. You've got 3 different colours. You've got yellow, you've got red ones, and there's a blue one. And if you notice, they've got a little number at the top, what they are and where they are located. So this one here is from the tower. So that would, when it's drawn, you pop it straight onto the tower. And then if your character lands on that that space, you can pick up that item and pop it into your inventory. The whole reason for collecting items is they can either be used to protect you against a monster if they land on your space and they attack you using these special dice here. So if you roll that for the monster and that comes up, you are attacked. And so you use one of your items in your inventory to block that attack, then you're safe. Otherwise, if you're hit, if your character's knocked out, you go straight to the hospital here, and then you have to move this little token up here. It's like a threat tracker. So every time you get knocked out and sent to the hospital, you move the threat tracker up. And also the other way you can move the threat tracker is you get these special characters here that can be pulled out on one of the event, like monster cards, event cards. So like you pick up this person, Professor Pearson, it will tell you where to place him. So say like on the card it says place him, I don't know, at the docks. And then if you look on the top of his little token there, it says the museum. So you would have to get the professor all the way from the docks to the other side of town and to the museum. And if you manage to get him there without him being attacked, then he's safe, he's fine. You get to draw, I think you get to draw yourself another card, which we'll have a look at in a second. But if you don't manage to get him, and say one of the monsters lands and attacks him and rolls that, then you're not there, your character's not there to defend him with one of your items. So Frankenstein's monster's just landed on that space, rolled the dice. Unfortunately, poor old Professor Pearson has been knocked out. That also moves the threat tracker up. And then once it gets to the end, that's it, it's game over. And the monsters have won. But if you can defeat your monsters, and there's many different ways of defeating the different monsters. So we've got these little cards here, sheets, which show you all the different monsters. So if you're facing Dracula, there are 4 coffins spread out around the map. So one in the cave, the dungeon, the crypt and the graveyard. And if you land in a space and you have any number of red tokens, items that add up to 6 or more, you can smash one of those coffins, and then you put the coffin on this board here. You just pop it on from whichever section it's from. And then if you smashed all 4 coffins, then all you have to do is find Dracula on the board. So you land on his space where he is. And at the bottom it says, in Dracula's space, use any number of yellow tokens that add up to 6 or more to defeat him. So if you can do that, Dracula's out the game. And it's different for each character. So that's the creature from the Black Lagoon. You have to go around, move a little token around on there to find his lair and then defeat him. This one is The Bride and Frankenstein's Monster. I've not read this one properly yet, so I'll just give you a little shot so you can read it. And then again with the Mummy, it's a different thing you have to do. Again with the Invisible Man. The Wolfman as well. So yeah, each creature has a different task which you have to complete. And then you have to locate the creature once you've done this, and then you can defeat them. And then if you defeated all the creatures, you've won the game. I said about the cards, you've got 2 different types of cards. You've got These are perk cards, so this gives your adventurer a perk. So move each monster up to 2 spaces, so you could move them away from you if they were getting too close. We have another one here. Place a hero in any non-water space. So you could move, so like if you were too close to one of the monsters or even in the same space, you could move yourself right over to the other side of the board or anywhere away from them. And then there are also, let me just show you, there are these monster cards as well, which you draw for the monster's turn, and they're broken down into 3 little sections. So at the top it says the number of items you draw from the bag and place on the board. This one is for the Invisible Man. There's the icon there. So place the Invisible Man at the location with the most items, discard all items there. Well, that's not a good one if you were to draw that. And then at the bottom, you've got these little icons. So this means that the mummy, then the creature, and then Frankenstein's monster would all have a turn. They'd move 1 space. And if they get to attack someone, they roll with 3 attack dice. And this is different for each one. You've got another one here. So it's the monster, then it's the bride. Then it's this icon is a different icon. This is a frenzy icon, which I'll show you in a second. And they only move 1 space and attack with 2 dice. And the frenzy icon, if you look up here, you can see on the cards that I've got out, each monster has a different number frenzy value. And I believe it is the monster that has the lowest value is frenzied. So you pop this little icon on their board to show that they're the frenzied monster. And then every time that little icon would come up on the board, whoever the frenzied monster is would move and attack if possible. So that's how that works. And also with this card, you see it says place Fritz at the tower. So Fritz is one of the like the villagers, the people you have to help. So you place Fritz at the tower, like it says on the card, and then you have to get him all the way down to the Institute at the bottom here and make sure he's safe. And again, if he's not, he's caught by one of the monsters, then you raise the threat tracker. But yes, it's a pretty simple game. Well, it was for me anyway, because like I said, I only played the sort of the introductory game with the 2 monsters. But sometimes you can have 3, I think maybe even 4 monsters at one time, which would make it a lot more difficult to play. Obviously, having that many monsters on the go and trying to solve all the different tasks before you can actually defeat them. But it is just a really fun game. Like I said, I love the artwork. I love the whole theme. It's just beautiful. Like I said, if you look at some of the artwork on the cards, let's see what else have we got here. Yeah, I mean, like you got, let's show you this one. So you got the creature and his bride. Again, it shows you the different ones. So you got the creature, the wolf man, the invisible man. They would all have a turn that go if they're in the game. Obviously, if they're not, then you just skip past it. Then you got one more I'll show you. You got Dracula as a bat swooping in on some poor victim. And again, at the bottom, different characters, different number of movement and attack. But yeah, there we go. That is Horrified, the board game. Like I said, a really good game. Love the artwork on the box. Really enjoy that. And if you look around on the side of the box, I'll show you. Got some really nice artwork. I love the way they've used. So like they've got the full moon as the Wolfman's eye. The lightning strike as the monster's bolt in his neck. This one is the bride, like the flame sort of the wisp in her hair. And then the last one here is the creature, and they're using the ripples in the water there as his gills on the side of his face. So it's a beautiful artwork, really well done. Oh, that's it, typical. But yeah, so that is Horrified. A really fun game, especially to play this time of year, Halloween time. I will be next game I play, I will probably be getting my kids involved, letting them have a play as well, because they like these sorts of games, especially around this time of year. But yeah, there you go, guys. Just a little look at Horrified. It's a game I've been after for quite a while now, and I was lucky enough to pick it up last week, got it for a really good price, and also lucky enough to get it in the month of Halloween, which is quite ironic, really. It's quite amusing. But yeah, there you go. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope I didn't rabble on too long. And I will be getting some more videos out this month, probably a little bit closer towards the end of the month. I've got a few more videos that I need to do, get those ready and uploaded. So again, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. You all take care, and I'll see you soon.